Good evening, everyone on the Sun Coast. Harold Wilen tells me he grew up in the Bronx, New York, playing baseball as a center fielder for Hunter College. Wilen says he traded in his baseball mitt for boxing gloves. Harold Wilen grew up in New York. Wilen tells me his boxing journey began in the early 1960s. By 1967, he fought Golden Gloves in the 126-pound weight class. Wilen says he was inspired by one of his friends.
A young man in the neighborhood in the Bronx, and he boxed. I wanted to be just like him, so I became a boxer at the late age of 20, which is relatively late to get into the game.
Many people on the Sun Coast know Mr. Harold Wilen as a longtime boxing trainer. He tells me he moved down here in 1982 and opened up the Sarasota Boxing Club. Over the decades, he's trained up several generations of boxers. Wilen says back in New York, boxing was his way to become a little bit tougher.
I was a mama's boy, and I wanted to throw off that label. So I got into something which will seriously get me off being a mama's boy.
He's been involved with the boxing game for the past 60 years. Mr. Wilen says he still enjoys his life's work inside the boxing ring, and he will stay the course in the boxing game.
I've been in it since 1964, and looks like I'm going to stay in it till I'm pushing up daisies.
Mr. Harold Wilen was inducted into the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame back in 2015. Mr. Wilen says he's training amateur fighters for an event on August 24th. Harold Wilen's Golden Glove boxing career record is 21-4. Mr. Wilen says he will celebrate his 79th birthday on July 20th. Reporting in the studio, I'm James Hill with ABC7, your local station.